How's it going, everyone? Famine52 back again, and in today's episode, we need to find Yuna. Where the hell is she? Stick with me and find out. Alright guys, how's it going? So in the last episode, we trudged through Beaconell Island, and we found the home of the Albed under attack, and thus had to destroy it. But bright side, we found an airship, and we're now flying through the sky in an airship. Downside, we learned that the summoners have to die in order to kill Sin. Yeah, it was a weird episode. Go watch it. Anyway, let's go ahead and walk around and see how people are doing.
I'm okay. I'm fine. Really. I'm okay.
Alright, Riku seems alright. What about you, Waka?
Why didn't I just shut my big mouth?
That's a great question. I still have no idea why you mentioned the whole firework festival thing to Riku about blowing up her home, dude.
Why didn't I just shut my big mouth?
That's a great question. Lulu?
This is tough on all of us.
True. Sid?
Did you find out anything about Yuna?
I'm looking into it, okay? Don't worry, I'm using a sphere finder. If she's out there, we'll get her.
A sphere finder?
It's an ancient machina. I don't know how it works either, so don't ask me, okay?
And you still use it?
I don't even rightly know how this rig flies, either. All because of the given taboo on machina, we're running around in the dark here. Ain't it a rush, kiddos?
Ain't it a rush? Alright, anyway. Brother.
Make your supper! It's right, Nidek!
Leave me be, I'm concentrating. Well, brother, you are a blitzball player. You are a free agent. And you're one of the fastest people that I could hire for my team, so let's go ahead and give you a try for a little bit, shall we? Bodo, you're gone. And I apparently can't talk to that guy down there.
Whether
Orin!
Yuna's safe or not, there's trouble brewing. Whether Yuna's safe or not, there's trouble brewing.
True that. Alright, so leaving on out of the bridge, we find ourselves here in the main hall with Kimahri.
Kimahri never forget the Albed sacrifice. Kimahri will use Machina if Machina can find Yuna.
Fair.
We owe our lives to the Albed. However, no matter how they beg, we cannot quit our pilgrimage.
Even though you'll die?
I've known since I was a child. My will is set. If I do not do it, someone else must, you understand.
Hey, I'm not looking forward to my brother dying when this is all over. If only there was some way of doing it without anyone dying.
Let's think of one.
Easier said than done. If we had all the time in the world, yeah, we'd think of something. And while we were thinking, Sin would kill us all. Spira doesn't have that time.
That is a fair argument.
Let him rest.
Okay, I'll let your little brother rest. Alright, now if we go ahead and head down here to the, I'm assuming, cargo hold, which I have no idea why they're in the cargo hold. The Albed Sykes are actually down here. If you want to interact with them, you can. Of course, they all speak Albed, so if you don't have the majority of the Albed primers, you're going to have no idea what they're saying. But moving on up into the next screen, here we have Ren.
Well. It appears you too have escaped harm.
You were on the ship too?
I came to home to pick up some goods and found myself here. Quite the escape. Thankfully, my goods were spared. Please let me know if you need any of my wares.
Let's see, what do you have? Can't buy anything right now, of course, because I need to sell a lot of stuff. But he has strength +5 and magic +5 for everyone. And then his armors are HP +10%.
Thank you.
And you know
all
what?
proceeds will go to help restore home.
Indeed.
How is your progress with our language?
None too shabby. Check this out. Hela du Sadwi.
Just repeating what I've said is not talking now. But your pronunciation's quite passable. You've been studying, I see.
So what I'm going to do right here, I'm going to go ahead and, first of all, sort all my equipment. And now I'm going to go through off-screen and sell all of this stuff. So I will be right back. Alright guys, so I am back, so let's continue on. Moving on up this way. Here we have a couple more Al Bhed. Poor child, he does not understand that our home is no more. Child? When will we go home? Anyway, let's go ahead and head into this little side passage down here. And what's down here? I forget what's all the way down here. Oh yeah, more of the Al Bhed Sykes. Anyway, moving on back. In order to progress story, we actually need to talk to Donna.
Leave me. If it's not an emergency, would you mind leaving?
Okay.
Wait. There's something I want to ask you. What would you think if I said I was giving up my pilgrimage?
So you have two choices here. Sure, sounds good to me, or who cares? These will change what goes on, or what Donna decides to do. I'm going to say who cares because we actually get an extra scene with Donna and Bartello if we say that, so let's go ahead and do that.
Show some sympathy.
Oh, like all the sympathy you showed me first time we met.
You're right. Quitting now would be sort of anticlimactic, no? Tell Yuna something, would you? Tell her she still has a rival. Me. Tell her she'd better do her best or be bested. You'll tell her, won't you?
Of course I will.
Thanks for the company. I feel so much better now.
You don't look much better. You look just as downtrodden as before. Alright, so after doing that, we could go ahead and head back onto the bridge for another little mini cutscene. And here we go.
After rescuing Yuna, then what? You want to keep her safe, correct? Would you seek to stop her pilgrimage?
Of course! If she continues this fool pilgrimage, she will die. Sure as if you killed her yourself. No harebrained law or teaching can send my little niece to her death. When I save her, I'll make her give up being a summoner quicker than a desert melts ice.
Even against her will?
Better than a dog's death. And I'll take down anyone who don't agree.
Seem a little fanatical there, Sid.
Good. Then it's
Then again,
settled.
this is your niece we're talking about. Speaking of which, Sid just let slip that Yuna's his niece. So I wonder if Walker captured that.
He called Yuna his, niece, right? I mean, so that makes her Al Bhed, right? Don't say it. Yuna's Yuna, right?
That's right, Walker. Yuna is Yuna. Like, the person that you have basically raised, and raised as a daughter and a sister, is half Al Bhed, and you didn't even know. So where are your prejudices now, sir? Anyway, Riku.
Lig Yuni Achon Bem Kuneshka?
No, Yuna cannot end her pilgrimage, Riku. Lulu?
No matter what happens, Yuna won't give up her pilgrimage.
Damn straight.
Vidran! Verfolgt Yuna!
Father, we found Yuna. Where?
From Krufwi.
I will show you.
Yuna!
I forgot that talking to brother advanced the story, so my bad on that. But hey, there's Yuna. Her hair's all nice. Wait, is that Seymour? I thought we killed you, dude. Seymour, I thought we killed you. What the hell's going on?
Where was that?
The palace of St. Bevel, heart of Yevon.
Gramps, let's move!
Easy, kiddo. Bevel's defenses are top-notch.
What's the matter, Gramps? You scared? Yuna's there, so we go and get her! And that's all!
You got guts? God, Louie, can do Bevel!
Set a course for Bevel. Full speed.
Look!
Roger.
It'll take a while to get to Bevel. Meanwhile,
We prepare for battle!
What's Seymour doing alive? Didn't we take care of him in Macalania?
It's
He
Macarena.
is dead as Jiskel was. His attachment to this world kept him from the next.
Whoa, scary.
Alright.
Yuna must be trying to send him.
Wonder if that'll work.
Perhaps he won't expect it.
It's possible.
I'm glad Yuna's okay and all, but what's with those fancy clothes?
It's
called
called
a
a
wedding
wedding
dress.
dress.
Oh, hey. Hi, Lulu.
The city of Bevel is built on the water. There may be underwater fighting. You or Riku should study your magic, just in case.
So that right there is giving you a hint that we are not going to have black mages for a specific part of what's coming up. So you remember those 2 black magic spheres that we got? If you're worried about it, go ahead and use those on Riku. It's not really necessary, but it can help things out. For the most part, you should be fine, though. Anyway, let's go ahead and head on out here.
We are being attacked from within. Some of the Guado that attacked home must have snuck on board.
you're awfully calm about it.
I am calm about most things.
Fiends, there's nothing to do but...
But destroy the ship and all go down together.
Huh?
You gotta learn a little restraint, Pops. If you crash the ship, we can't go rescue Uni. Leave the fiends to us professionals.
Yeah, let's go!
Thanks.
No problem, Riku.
You've made some very good friends, I think. Good luck.
Alright, so at this point, moving forward, Ren, how did you get here already? But at this point, moving forward, we have random battles on the ship again. Or not again, but random battles is what I should say. But for some reason, I didn't encounter a single battle. Let me see if I can't trigger a few real quick. Here we go. Here's one. So it's going to be similar formations to what we fought in home. Only this time, instead of having an additional Guado to kill as well, it's just going to be the fiends. The Guado are not going to be part of these battles. How much damage do you do, Riku? 176? Yeah, that's not good. We need to get you leveled real quick. Nope. Titus, go ahead and take care of this guy for me. Alright, but so, at this point, I'm going to sit here for the next little bit, leveling Riku up a little bit, but that's not really my main goal. My main goal is going to be to get Riku, get her like the warrior and the slayer overdrive modes, just because that's going to be really helpful moving forward, but I will be back as soon as I take care of that. See you guys in a second. Alright guys, we are back, and before we move on, I feel like I should let you guys know that we are coming up on a boss fight right here that can be pretty difficult. So if you feel like you're under leveled, right here is a great place to get a few sphere levels. I actually have got Orin to almost to the end of Titus's grid. Titus to the end of his, Waka to the end of his, Kamari is closing in on the end of Riku's grid. Riku is still basically at the beginning of Orin's, but I'm going to bring her up over here and basically slide through her own grid in reverse. So her positioning right now isn't really all that important. Lulu is not that far away from her third level black magic spells, which we'll be getting here in a couple episodes. And unfortunately, doing this right now, Yuna is not going to be gaining any levels, but if you feel underleveled, right here is a great place to do it. You by no means need to go as far as I have. I am crazy, and I overlevel all the time, and I even admit that I've overleveled insanely too far at this point. But yeah, so if you need to level, right here is going to be your place. But anyway, let's go ahead and move on. And I have random encounters off so that I don't need to deal with those right now. But if we move on up here, back towards the top of the airship, let's go ahead and talk to these guys. It is battle most dangerous. Take this with you. He gives us 4 Al Bhed potions. What about this guy? Do the Yevon worms think to kill us all? Anyway, but moving forward.
Now there's a rare sight.
We see our toothy red carpet.
That's huge!
What is that?
The guardian worm, Evre. The great sacred beast, protector of Bavel.
The red carpet has teeth.
Wait, that means we're close to Bavel.
Riku, you read me! We're gonna fight that thing! Get
Damn
on
straight.
deck and show him what you got! Go!
There he goes again.
The ferryman asks a high price.
Alright, so with that done, let's go ahead and turn off the auto battle, or not auto battle, but random encounter
Open the
thing.
hatch. We fight.
Evre is truly mighty. Be well prepared.
Rin here will attempt to sell the stuff. It's the same stuff he has downstairs though, so not really necessary.
We gotta pay? If we lose, you'll die too, buddy.
I have faith in your victory.
Gee, thanks.
Alright, let's go ahead and get on the lift and go on up. And figure out who this Evre guy is. You don't look happy, guys. He does not look happy.
We We gotta keep our distance, boys, but we can't let her get too far away. Y'all have to tell me when to move. But tell me quick, huh? This rig ain't so nimble, you hear?
Roger, I'll give the commands.
Not alone, you won't.
Yeah, maneuvering the airship, yada 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 yada. So, Titus and Riku are able to move our ship back and forth. Let's see if I can't get down. If you look over on the right side of the screen, right down there on the bottom, we can see that Sid actually had to turn. So if we go over here and tell him to pull back on his turn, he will pull away.
Just a minute.
And that's useful for a number of different things. Let's go ahead and not do that yet. Let's go ahead and speed our main party up here. And then let's go ahead and bring Riku in here, because you guys remember those silver hourglasses I told you to get at least one of? Yeah, we're going to be using one of those guys here, because believe it or not, this guy is in fact vulnerable to being slowed. And let's get Kamari in here real quick. He takes half damage from all the elements, and he has 32,000 health. And there are a couple attacks that we need to be aware of. And stealing from him, we can get some water gems. Yeah, and he hits kind of hard as well. But anyway, let's go ahead and attack him. And Riku, you can go ahead and back up on out of here. Let's get Orin back in here. He is also vulnerable to Power Break. So he'll be hitting less hard with Power Break done. And let's see if we can't steal some, or not. But yeah, so when when Sid's turn comes around, he will pull the ship away. And now at this point, there's not really much that our melee guys can do, except for Waka. Waka's able to throw his blitz ball insanely far and have it come back to him, no issue. But with that guy being strong against all of the elements, we're not really going to be doing all that much damage to him with fire. Yeah. Let's see, I want to show you guys what happens once Sid gets a turn when we are further away. So I'll go ahead and, well, for right now, I'm just going to defend. What's Kamari? It's a defend.
This is it. I'm hitting it with all we got.
So when Sid gets a turn when we're away, he will launch out a missile volley. And he's able to do that 3 different times. Let's go ahead and fire him again. And Waka. Here, I can show this right now. In a normal game, right now, Riku would be your healer, because this is right after we've just done Bavel. So with that being said, not Bavel, Bikanel. So with that being said, we should have a pretty good supply of Albed potions, which heal the entire party for 1,000 hit points, as well as cure a lot of ailments on us. Alright, and now this is Evre's main attack when we are further away. It is a photon spray. It hits the entire party, and it can be kind of annoying. Another thing that he is able to do is close distance between us.
Just a minute.
But I'm just going to go ahead and do that right now. And let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. Kamari's the only one with sensor on right now. So I'm going to go ahead and bring Kamari back out here just so I can see where his health is at. Alrighty. And Kamari, you can go ahead and cheer us up again. And Titus, you can guard. Lulu, you can Fyra. Titus, guard. Kamari, cheer again. You know, I suppose I could be cheering with Titus also.
You'll be falling now!
So now that Sid's turn has come around and we told him to move in, he will move on in. Now here we are back in this guy's face again. Alright, and once he gets below 10,000 hit points, he casts haste on himself. Now it might be tempting to try to dispel that from him, but let me show you what happens if you try to dispel it or if you try to slow him. It takes effect, and then he just automatically recasts haste back on himself. And here is the other attack I want to show you guys, Stone Gaze, which of course causes petrification to one of our party members, but again with the Albed potions, that is not an issue. And let's see. I don't think I'll kill him. Nope. And now he just slaps us, I think. Or he just gets angry. Alright. Yeah, but that is basically this fight, so let's go ahead and end it. Let's go ahead and mix together... Let's see. Let's go ahead and mix together a map and a grenade if I can find them. There they are. Making a hazardous shell. Ooh! That one did not do nearly as much damage as I thought it would. I mixed up the wrong concoction. Alright. That's okay though. Let's go ahead and do an energy rain with Titus that I got while I was grinding up stuff for Riku. There we go. Shoot! We're losing power! Ow! I can see Bevel. And we get a fair, decent chunk of AP for overkilling that guy. But we also get 2 more black magic spheres. So they really want to make sure that you are going to be able to defend yourself in a couple battles that we're going to be coming up against where we're not going to have access to our black mages. But I don't need it. I don't. But it is definitely giving you the idea to teach Waka, Riku, or Titus some black magic. Which might not be a bad idea. What are you guys holding on to? Because that was a pretty smooth airship. Seymour! Hey, you know the cutscene that we saw earlier where it was revealed where Yuna was? Wasn't she already standing up on the plinth up there? Yeah, who cares? I guess altar is a better name than a plinth. Ooh, watch the pretty fireflies. That's right, Keenock, something's happening. You set those guards. It's not going to help you, but you set them. Anchors away. And it goes by real quick, but if you're able to like look at Kamari in this cutscene, you can actually see that he's carrying Yuna, which is how she gets down here, which I did not know until a couple years ago. Alright guys, let me go ahead and see... Okay, so I have him on Slayer. Riku, let's go ahead and put you on Slayer. And let's go ahead and move forward. Now, something weird about these guys right here. For some reason, the warrior monks count as two enemies when you kill them. They count as one, and their guns count as another. So when you kill one of them in Slayer mode, you actually charge your overdrive twice as fast as you normally would. Yeah, just thought that I would point that out. And you know what, Riku? I love you, but let's get Orin in here. Because there is a very rare thing that Orin might say from time to time that I want to see if he does while we're going through here. Alright, and moving on to the next fight. In this fight we have this guy right over here, which is the kicking robot dude, which can be very annoying. But the reason why I have Kamari in here right now is because there is another blue magic, another overdrive that we can get from this guy, which is Thrust Kick. Just thought I'd point that out. Now, watch what happens when he uses Thrust Kick. He just basically yeeted Orin off the top of Bevel Tower, right? But when Kamari uses Thrust Kick, it's just a damaging attack. It doesn't it doesn't send away the target that he hits, unfortunately. And let's go on to our next battle. Alright. So, Titus, let's go ahead and energy range with you. There we go. Ah, almost missed that. You're all dead. Alright. Now, moving on to our last battle, should this load. Come on. I wanted to look at Titus's overdrive once we start this battle again, because I just used it, right? And it's full again. Yeah, so at this point with Titus in Slayer mode, when you're in a battle against 3 of the, what are they called? The warrior monks. If you kill all 3 of them with Titus, even if you use an overdrive, you will have fully charged your overdrive for the next battle. Just thought I would note that. And I thought that was the last battle, but I remembered that we have one more. And that is going to be these guys right here. Which are 2 warrior mugs up in front and then a artillery dude in back. Waka can hit this guy right now, as could Lulu. But for the regular melee guys, you gotta take care of the guys in front first. And then we can move forward and take care. Let's see, can I can't steal right now from him. And let's go ahead and take out this guy. And stepping on up. Let's go ahead and get Riku up in here. And let's go ahead and steal from this guy. Stole a remedy. Okay. I guess it's not till later that we can get the holy waters from him. Be gone. Alrighty, and here we go with another cutscene.
This has gone far enough.
Stop.
How many guys with guns did we just kill? A few guys with guns aren't really, like, bothering me much. But okay, we gotta continue on with the story, so it's gotta happen. And you know, where have you been hiding that wand? Or staff,
you would
whatever you want
play
to call it.
at marriage just for a chance to send me? Your
Damn,
resolve is admirable. All the more fitting to be my lovely wife.
Send him, Yuna.
Stop! Do you not value your friends' lives? Your actions determine their fate. Protect them, or throw them away. The choice is yours.
Micah, you're just scared of what would happen to you if Yuna went on with that sending.
You are wise.
Some would say wise, others would say stupid. And there we go. Yuna is now married to a dead man. And Titus is none too pleased about it.
Kill them.
I am sorry, but it is for Yevon.
Aren't those weapons forbidden by Yevon?
There are exceptions.
are there now? Then why are you trembling, sir?
No! Throw down your weapons. Let them go. Or else.
I think I might have just experienced a minor earthquake right there. Interesting. Like everything in my room just shook for like the halfest of seconds.
Leave now, please.
You're coming with us!
Don't worry. Go!
This is foolish. If you fall, you'll die.
Don't worry. I can fly. Believe.
Goodbye, Yuna. It's nice knowing you. I enjoyed you as a party member.
Yuna!
Oh, what's this? You are able to summon without your wand or doing the dance? That makes no sense, but okay. At least you can fly. Alpha!
Cover your eyes!
And Seymour looks right into it. Huh, what? Ah!
What was that?
An all-bed flash bomb!
Let me go! I'm gonna kill that Seymour!
Yuna said leave. We leave.
We'll join up with her later.
Break through! Ah! Ah!
Where'd Yuni go?
Hey, look, a safe
Bethel
sphere.
Palace is temple. Yuna goes to one place only.
The Chamber of the Faith!
It's too quiet. A trap?
Who cares? Yuna's waiting for us!
Huh?
What's a machina doing in the temple?
I suppose it comes in handy.
That's not what I mean. The teachings. What about the teachings?
Hey, don't look at me.
That's right, Waka. Your precious Yevon, this is the capital of their religion, and their temple is chock full of machina. Anyway, can we get to that save sphere? We cannot get to that save sphere back there, so I have no idea why it's there. But yeah, so the reason why this machina is here is because if you come over here, yeah, that's a really long walk. That's a lot of stairs. I don't know about you, but I don't want to encounter those stairs. Wait, can we go back to that now? We cannot. So just walk over here and interact with the little panel, and the stairs turn into a ramp, and we go down.
Another machina? Man.
So this is Yevon's true face. They betray their own teachings.
They treated us like dirt.
Sounds about right. Anyway, going forward. Moving on down here.
The entrance to the trials.
I wonder if Yuni's really in there.
Let's go and see.
Let's go.
Alright, so let's go see if Yuna's in the trials. But before we do, don't forget to grab this on the ground right here. Albed Primer Volume 22. J equals V. And we level up our Albed knowledge. But you know what, guys? That is going to be the end of this episode today. Hopefully I was able to help you with a relatively difficult boss. At least understand what he does. If you are having difficulty with him, just remember, level up a little bit on the airship. He is susceptible to slow, at least in the first, like, 2/3 of the fight. He is susceptible to, what's it called? Power break and darkness, it looked like. So you can cripple him pretty effectively just by throwing some items at him that you were able to get in the fights from the airship. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. Until next time, this is Famine52 signing out, and until next time, peace out.